Welcome to Santorini, Greece, one of the most recognizable and breathtaking destinations in the world. This volcanic island is famous for its whitewashed villages, blue dome churches, and incredible views overlooking the Aegean Sea. It was one of the ports we had been looking forward to the most on our Mediterranean cruise, and it definitely lived up to the hype. Since large cruise ships can't dock directly at Santorini, we anchored offshore and took tender boats to the island. From there, you have three options to reach the top of the cliffs where the towns are located. The first option is the cable car, which is one we recommend. It's fast, scenic, and it takes just a few minutes to reach the top while giving you beautiful views over the harbor. The second option is climbing the nearly 600 steps to the top. While some people chose this route, be prepared for steep climb, uneven footing, and lots of people coming and going throughout the day. The third option is riding one of the donkeys up the mountain. Personally, we don't recommend this. During our visit, we saw the donkeys working long hours in the heat, and it wasn't something we felt comfortable supporting. Taking the cable car is not only easier, but in our opinion, it's the better choice. Once we reached the top, we met our private tour and began exploring the island. One thing I want to mention before we go any further is mobility. Santorini is beautiful, but it can definitely be challenging if you have difficulty walking. Many of the streets are made of uneven cobblestones. There are frequent stops, steep inclines, and very few flat sidewalks. Even getting from the cable car to your tour bus may require quite a bit of walking or uneven surfaces, so comfortable shoes are definitely a must. Our private tour took us across the island, allowing us to experience much more than we could have seen on our own. One of our favorite stops was the village of Oia, probably the most photographed town in all of Greece. Walking through the narrow streets lined with white buildings, colorful flowers, boutique shops, and incredible viewpoints felt like stepping into a postcard. Everywhere you looked, there was amazing photo opportunities. Another highlight of our day was driving up to Prophet Elias Monastery, the highest point on the island. From there, you're rewarded with panoramic views of Santorini, stretching in every direction. It's a great place to really appreciate just how unique this volcanic island is. Another stop on our visit was Red Beach. If you've never been to this location, this is a definite must-stop. Just seeing the water from the cliff sides and the red beach was absolutely beautiful. One thing we especially appreciated about our private tour was lunch. Instead of stopping at one of the restaurants geared towards tourists with waterfront views and higher prices, our guide recommended a local restaurant where the residents actually eat. It turned out to be one of the best meals we had during our entire Mediterranean cruise. If you're visiting Santorini, I definitely encourage you to consider eating where the locals eat instead of choosing a restaurant simply because it has the best view. The food was authentic, freshly prepared, reasonably priced, and gave us a much better feel for the local culture. As the afternoon came to an end, we made our way back towards the cable cars for the return trip to the tender boats. One thing to keep in mind is that Santorini can get extremely busy when multiple cruise ships are in port. The lines for the cable cars can become very long, especially 2 to 3 miles long later in the day, so make sure you leave yourself plenty of time to get back to your ship. Missing the last tender is not something you want to risk. Santorini truly was one of the highlights of our Mediterranean adventure. Between the incredible scenery, charming villages, and amazing food and unforgettable views, it's easy to see why this island is on so many travelers' bucket lists. If Santorini is on your cruise itinerary, I hope this gives you a better idea of what to expect and helps you plan your day a little bit more. It's a destination we'll never forget and one we'd absolutely love to visit again.